Now, before we carry on with the outline of the flower, we want to put something into the center. And it's a stitch that I haven't done before. It's called a pulled seed stitch. And as you can see here, like with the eyelet, which is another option that could be done in the center, we could put an eyelet in there. It would look quite pretty, but we've already done one over here. So let's look at the pulled seed stitch. Now, with the pulled seed stitch, we start out over here. So we come out here. And then it's quite a simple stitch, actually. We have here the center hexagon. So I go from here, that's the opposite hexagon to the one where I came out. Go behind the bar to the right of the center hexagon. Now I go back on top and go behind the bar to the left of the center hexagon. And then, so that would be an ordinary seed stitch if I go from here up there. But we want to make a pulled seed stitch, which the only difference is you pull it really nice and tight. And then go on top here behind that bar. And that's it. And then we can carry on up here with our outline. Say, like, if there is a question, always stick to the outside of a curve. And it's good to be as accurate as possible, but at the same time, because we are dealing with plant life, it's organic. Okay, now I could just go straight back up by whipping around here, or I can whip around in the center, which I am going to do. Okay, again, whip stitch. Okay. And I'm just going to do a somewhat bigger stitch on the back because I already That's where the stem went down, so I didn't want it to get too bulky. That looks a little flat. So I'm going to go back a couple of stitches. So that looks a little more curvy, which is more to my liking. All right, and now I'm gonna go back to the center, and like before, I whip around what I've already sewn, and now again I shall undo this pin here, bend back my pattern, and then I shall go to the back. Okay. And make a knot through the back of one of the stitches. Go through here. Right. I make sure it's really tight. And then I could either just tighten it as it is and keep it as a single knot, or like my preference is, I go through it again and I have a double knot here. I pull the thread to tighten it, do a couple more stitches here in the back. Secure it. Okay, and now I take my scissors, pull it up, pull it away from the net so that it lifts up, and I cut it as close as I dare. And here we go. This is my flower with a seed stitch in the center.